All right, here we go. Let's get this set up for case number 2.
Should we take the dogs out?
Yeah, I don't care. Take them out. What's up, Scotty H? All right. Digging in. Is that you in this one? Nice. Two and 4, huh? Nice. Printing plates, rainbow foil, bomb squad, rainbow foil board mascot. Turf War, mascot patch, autograph diamond relic. Autograph diamond relic book. I can already see it. Is it? Throw some Bengay on it. Do we have Bengay? Oh, no, but we have it. We hit 2 of the Walk This Way. We hit a Mike Trout variation. We hit 1 auto. We hit 1 Luck of the Irish. So, I mean, they're not easy to hit. Oh yeah, 1 dirt relic, 3 patches, what's up, Zach? Good luck to you, Zach. What do you mean luck doesn't matter? Well, why doesn't luck matter in this one? I think luck matters plenty in this one. I'll bet you the Mike Trout variation we hit is a 3-figure card. I think you hit the right Luck of the Irish, the right anything, and it's a pretty big card. What do you think a Blue Wander goes for? I think it goes for a pretty penny. I think luck counts in this one just like everything else. It's a little bit tougher, most certainly. It's a little tougher for sure. I agree with you there. But it's also priced accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Hey, all I can tell you for sure is the first year we opened it, we got a Walk This Way, Mike Trout, and it sold for $300. The person who hit it sold it for $300. So I would say that's a pretty good run, you know. Well, yeah, I mean this is of course a base product. But you take out the race spot, and that's about where it's in that right range where it should be every year. And this is an exception for the race spot. If you take out the rays and make them normal, it breaks for less than $1,000, which is where it should be, you know. So, you know. But yeah, no guaranteed auto, no guaranteed anything, so I understand what you're saying. Tougher to get the big ones for sure. Got a nice blue Cabrian Hayes in the last one. I like Cabrian Hayes. Still like Cabrian Hayes. Still believe Cabrian Hayes is going to be a heck of a player. Cabrian Hayes reminds me of oh my goodness, Uncle Larry. And then it went away. Yeah, McCutcheon. I can see them, but I can't think of their names. Switchmas, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to not stay there, homie. We came in the first case under 2 hours. Very excited about that. So if we can come in on this first case under 2 hours, I'll be very excited about that. I shouldn't have to get up and deal with anything. Let's roll. So we're going to run into lots of these. Brandon Marsh will be sleeved. The other one will be sleeved, and then, of course, you know, what the other one will be sleeved and top loaded. Wander will be sleeved and top loaded. I can't remember anybody's name today. My 5-hour energy might not last me 5 hours, so I might have to go back for some more energy. These are opening day cards. Oh, I'm sure we'll break more in the next couple of weeks, you know what I'm saying? Going back to him. Mike Trout, Carlos Correa. The White Sox. We'll go back to him. Probably a couple, 3 times. I'm sure we're going to crack some more tomorrow of this. At least a couple more cases, I would guess. And then we'll get into
Only one 3-way card that's divided. Everything else is all single.
well, there's no 3-way card for the Reds, if that's what you're asking. And yes, we'll just split them up. Yeah, we won't send them to anybody else. We'll just split them up between us. Devers is 25. There's Wander. Where the, you know what, the people who aren't here don't know, hey, there's Jesse Winker. Won't hurt him. Bruhan. Blue Jays. Stevenson. Bruhan. I have to get a cat nap in between cases. And then we'll come back at 9 o'clock for the late one. Tristan McKenzie. Yeah, all right. Why don't you guys make sure everybody has, one person has all the first break before we move on. take other people's stuff and let's break it all down. Just the one auto. 3 relics, regular relics and the dirt relic. A Mike Trout SP. This one, I don't know. 2 Walk This Way. 1 Luck of the Irish. So pretty consistent for what it is. That's not what they're intended to be, though, Rebel. I mean, again, everybody wants everything, and I'm not saying you, I'm just saying in general, but then this price point is intended to be just this. So, I mean, it is what it is. That would be fine, too. Do we want to pay $500 more for the break? I mean, like I said, in a regular year, this break is under $1,000. And that's where it should be. I mean, SP, it was different when we had the Wander SP. I mean, the Lubob SP, and it's a little different this year with Wander, but I mean, that's what this product is. Right? I mean, I think all that's great, but then let's tack on $500 more per break, and then it is what it is. There's a reason why it's a low price point product. But you're getting 20 boxes in a case. So anyone who buys in is filling that void for their team big time. And that's what you should be buying for. You know, to me, all the hit stuff is, you know, there's a lot of potential for several teams, which is why they're a little bit more. But what's up, Ryan? I mean, it'd be great too if we could have what are the Royals? Were they $20 or something? $22? It'd be great if we could have 6 autos for $22. So if let me see, let me just get it. This is the kind of thing that you know, again, not saying anything, anyone saying anything bad. So please don't think that. I don't think that at all. I'm just saying for perspective, Kansas City Royals are $25. $25, yes? So that means you are paying $1.25 a box for whatever Royals come out. I think that's pretty reasonable. If you walked up to a show and said, hey, we're going to break this box and the Royals are going to cost you $1.25, you'd be like, okay, $1.25. I'd do it. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. The bulk of these teams aren't even $1 a box for a 20 box case. Because if we're back to the days where teams are that cheap and we're not getting that much, the hobby is not much of anything. And I'd hate to be back at that, because we'd be breaking and making $5 a case. And trust me when I tell you, we aren't making a lot, you know. I just think for some teams they can't. I mean, you know, it's you have to be mindful of cost. And I just think for some they can't. Even if you know, again, could they maybe spread it out a little bit more? I mean, I see what you're saying. But, you know, it's nice to have the Phillies with a ton of stuff, because it gives the Philly guys something to look forward to. And for a lot of the teams, they don't even have anybody worth what, you know. The Royals had a crap ton in Series 1, so they take this one off. I don't know what they have in Heritage. I'm pretty sure you're not going to get 8 autographs.
You could autograph 8 of them.
That's true. We could autograph 8 of them if you wanted. I mean, honestly, I wish every card was autographed as well. I really do. I wish we were at a price point for where there could be a ton more stuff, but that's just not the price point of this product. That's just not what it is. So we take what it is and we're happy with it. And seriously, even if you're a team like the Colorado Rockies, where you're paying 75 cents a box, that's, you know, you wouldn't pay 75 cents a box, you know. So again, I don't feel like anybody's complaining, and please don't think that. I mean, I love the conversation, and I too agree that I wish there was a lot more of everything, but then it changes everything, you know. It changes the price point, it changes everything else, and then, you know, and then we have the other conversation about everything's too expensive. So I say 20 boxes, 25 bucks. I'm paying $1.25 per box for my team. I'm happy. Because the Giants in this would be $20 team, $25 team, probably tops. And for $1.25, I'd be thrilled to death to have all the Giants. T. Oscar. Mookie Betts. There's nothing to apologize about. I mean, I agree with you. I'm with you 100%. But it just doesn't. This never has been this product. So I'm happy for what it is, and, you know, not unhappy for what it's not. For the guys who are the team guys, it's all right. For the guys who are speculating, it's a little bit tougher. It is certainly not for everyone. I agree with that. And I knew we were going to struggle to sell the boxes out. I mean, the cases out. Though I will say last year we sold 9 cases in like 2 days. Coming off of Series 1, I didn't think we would struggle this much. Honestly, coming off of Series 1 and the crap ton of giveaways and things that we did, and all the extras that we did with all the extra stuff, I really thought there was going to be more interest in this one than there was. I really did. I thought we would have more people who would want to be a part of this one as well, but, you know. I was happy to get through 4, though, by the end of the night. Joey Bart. The Angels. Wander. Pete Alonso. Urias. Are we planning to pre-sell Heritage? I don't know yet. That is an excellent question. Oh, I'm sure they do. They did in Series 1, so I'm sure they do in this. I haven't been looking for that, but let's look. Trent Grisham, Red Sox. Brandon Marsh. What's up, Rudy? Bieber, Guardians. So there's our answer. They are the Guardians. But here they're the Indians still. Can you set an alarm for me to make sure I call the car place? You hear me? Yeah, that's fine. No. 350. I gotta make sure I get that in. Zach Lothar. My kids go to the Christian school they go to is on a college style, so they only go 3 days a week. They actually go into class Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Wednesday and Friday they work from home. They have homework, they just work from home.
Lots of it.
Yes, we do. Opening day in the store. Well, somebody has to watch, Scott. You might be the only one. Skoo-ball. Wander. Mookie Betts. Purdy. Mookie Betts. Purdy. Supposed to have some retail. All right, Rudy. See you on break 3. Supposed to have some Topps retail coming in at some point. So hopefully that's soon. There's the trifecta. Back to back. Odd. Mike Yastrzemski. Steven Strasburg. Dodgers. The Babe. Oh, I don't know. Zach, next time one pops up, I'll check. That's an excellent question. Zemski. Zemski. Wander. It makes it more fun. In 10 years, people will be putting that card out there for $500. Like they do every other card. If you're getting tired, you can switch out with Ian. Let Ian come and open packs. Let him do the third one. Lars Nootbaar. Lars Nootbaar. And those are the guys, when you see those guys on eBay, that you should block. Huh? Those guys on eBay who come through with those, it's an error card because of whatever, just block them right away. Hide on this channel. You should just not deal with those guys. Cheaters. I mean, there's some legitimate errors out there, you know. The Pro Set football from 1991 had lots of errors in it. And there's some legitimate cards out there. The No Name Frank Thomas, you know, those kind of things. But then there's those little peggy ones, like how red is the spot on Ken Griffey Jr.'s arm. That are the ones that you know those guys are just, let's just block them and be done. Oh my lord, my Ken Griffey Jr. card looks more red. Therefore, it must be an error. Let's see. Nope, they got it right. Look at that. That's right. Zemski. That is correct. Zemski. They got this right. Good on them for fixing them, huh? I got a collection that I bought, Ryan, and they have multiples of all three of those, with like 15 on the Ryan and 12 on the other two, something like that. Brandon Belt. I still don't know what the error is, but whatever. Now, wasn't the one? I feel like the one was a legitimate error, wasn't it? Was that what it was? Or
Yes.
the one was a reverse negative. So that's, you know, if they corrected that, that's legit. It's like the Billy Ripken, you know, with the bat.
I think it's going to be an error if they actually fix it too.
Hey, Mikey the Fish Relic. So I think that's legit. You know, I think there's more Juan reverse negatives though than there are regular cards, right? So maybe the fix is the regular one. Smoltz has Tom Glavine. Oh, okay. Well, if they corrected that one, that's legit too. I never even knew that. Jeez Louise. I know there's a Joe Montana. There's a Joe Montana that has, oh my goodness, who's the old quarterback of the Bills? It has his stats on the back in one of the Leaf football or Pro Set football. So, I mean, there's legitimate errors out there, but it's the missing period on the end of a whatever, dude, you know?
I tried to find there was an error on one of those garbage cartridges because the number punched on it was a little blurry again.
Yeah. That's how Smoltz got in the Hall of Fame. They actually thought he was Glavine. Man, did you look at the back of this card right here? I think he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. What do you mean it's Tom Glavine? We already put him in the Hall of Fame. Oh, nuts. Ah, well. Austin Riley. Ah, nuts. We put a legitimate cheater in the Hall of Fame this year. All bets are off. Did John Smoltz win 300 games? Did John Smoltz win 300 games? Did Tom Glavine win 300 games? I'm just asking for a friend. Did Tom Glavine win 300 games? Did Tom Glavine get to the mark that should be make you a Hall of Famer where you're a pitcher, winning 300 games? And did John Smoltz? That's all I'm saying. Which one of them is a legitimate first-round Hall of Famer, and which one is not? Which one of them is not? That's all I'm saying. Did he win 300 games? I ask you a question. You can't answer the question because you're going around beating around the bush about it. Who won 300 games? Glavine or Smoltz? Thank you. Target. It is a lot of work. A lot of work is, by the time we get done with this product, Target, I will be hating it. Every year I'm angry for a week after we open this because it's 20 boxes in a case. But you know, you got to do it. That's a good one, Ryan. Good for you. Eloy. Jeez, Garrick. I mean, Smoltz does belong in the Hall of Fame. But Glavine is an instant Hall of Famer for 300 wins. That's all I'm saying. And he has more hair. And he has more hair than Smoltz does. You know. And let's be honest, Smoltz only became a reliever because he couldn't be a starter anymore because he sucked as a starter. So, you know, it's kind of the what's his name from the A's? What's his name? What was his name? That was a starter and then he became a reliever. He's the one that all of them are built off of. Eckersley? Oh my lord. Eckersley was a monster reliever. And I was in California at at the height. Eckersley was a monster. Schultz was a has-been pitcher who had to become. They never said how far in the future, Max. Give the guy a break. It could be 5 years down the road. It says future. It's only an error card after they've retired. That's true, not against Kirk Gibson. And the fact that Gibson was injured, you know what I'm saying, and high on cocaine is what's amazing to me. So the guy was doing crystal meth and coke for 3 days before that game. Fell down, hurt himself, and so he was high and limping and still managed a home run off of Eckersley. I mean, that's just crazy. You know, what are you going to do? Yastrzemski might be 38 years old. You might be right about that one, Max. And I'm not sure, but when I watched the old footage of that, I'm pretty sure I saw needle marks. I'm pretty sure I saw needle marks too. So I'm not sure. I'm not saying he wasn't shooting up steroids or anything, but, you know, he might have been shooting up steroids. The one leg wasn't working because of all the shooting up, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, you really got to stare at the grainy footage for a while, but if you stare long enough, you'll see it. Why was he a chump? Because he hit the home run off of Eckersley? Or are you just saying in real life he wasn't a very nice person? Kirk Gibson. Oh, well, yeah, I guess that's true. Well, I mean, let's be honest. One home run can define your career, right? Because what's the crappy guy that played for the Yankees? Boone, Aaron Boone, right? Aaron Boone had one hit his entire career, and look what it's led to. So I mean, one hit can make the difference for you. I mean, outside of that one home run for the Yankees, Aaron Boone wasn't. I mean, he didn't have much of a career. You know. But it carried him. Made everything else happen. You know. Look, a relic. Ooh, this is a thick one. Jacob deGrom Citi Field banner. That's pretty cool. Jacob deGrom Major League Mementos relic. So this is a banner. Stadium memorabilia. Huh. Yes, we do have opening day in the store. Just for you. Just for you, we do have opening day in the store. 2 shows this weekend, too. We'll be taking opening day to both the shows. Like a sucker, I got some calls yesterday and decided to take some extra to help people out. Jeff McNeil, and now we gotta move more. I'm too nice. I am way too nice. You know? That's my problem. I don't know if you guys know that about me. I'm too nice. People call and they need help, and they need somebody to help them out. I always help people out. You know, can you do me a favor? And I need to stop doing those favors. I mean, seriously, I bailed CL and Robbie J out of jail more times than I can count. You know? When the NYPD has you on speed dial, you know. Hey, we got him again. Ah, jeez. Then I got to call Ralphie's bail bonds. And Ralphie don't like it when I wake him up in the morning. But those two get drunk and you know, the park bench thing, I don't know, it's weird. But then I got to wake up Ralphie at like 3 in the morning and, you know, get him bailed out. And it's just a mess. Max Kepler, it's a mess. That is true. I do remind you guys a lot that I'm a nice guy. Because I'm a nice guy. Shut up, Hockford. Mean little mathematician, you. Why don't you go pick up that bottle and go get squared in it? There's got to be something better than squared. What would be better on a booze joke? You know? Something about a bottle or something. I don't know. Come on, Sky. You got to help out so I can use it next time. Cubed. Is there something with cubed that we can use? You know? Or an isosceles triangle. How about that? That would work. I don't know how it would work. We'll come up with something. Zach Short. You know who my favorite person is in the feed? It's Target. Target is my favorite person in the feed. Target was the only one that acknowledged the pain and effort I go through for you people. He's the only one. Or she. I don't know what you are. So I apologize if I got it wrong. Target was the only Brandon Marsh was the only avatar who actually said something kind about the effort I go through for you people. And Jesse behind the scenes, but that's only because I help autograph the Korean Bowman cards. If I get an email and it starts off with, "Hey, dude, I'm way behind," I know that Jesse needs help with Korean Bowman. Autograph in every pack. That still never showed up. No ambulance ever showed up here. I waited for it too. Help dry my crocodile tears. Nope. So Max is a liar. Little Jimmy Hoff is a liar too. Joey Bart. Burger. Bobby Dahlbeck. TC Bear. What does TC stand for? Huh? Twin City. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Buster Posey. Hey, Justin Upton. David Ortiz. Adam Wainwright. Is he still pitching? Well, I guess not this year. Nobody's pitching yet. We got some making up to do if we're going to catch the other case. Oh, was that backwards card? Oh, nope. We got some catching up to do. But we'll catch up. Clark. Why do they name that? Why is the Cubs bear named Clark? Anyone know? Riley Adams. What does Clark have to do with anything? Clark the Cub. Billy, or Billy the Marlin. Anyone know why mascots are named what they are? I have no idea. Jonathan India. Jonathan. Mascot. So the Oakland A's elephant doesn't have a name. His name is just Mascot. Could have named him Mastodon. Peanuts, yeah. Charles Schultz was from California. I think he was in the Bay Area. Was he? Then he went to Arizona or something. But originally he was. Freddie Freeman, future Giant Freddie Freeman, because the Braves are not going to sign him back after the lockout is over. The Giants are going to snap him up. The Giants are going to sign Freddie Freeman and Tricky Nick. That's my guarantee. I 100% guarantee that to be the case. 100% guarantee. If I'm wrong, may the Padres finish above 500 this year and semi-meet expectation. Because we know they're not going to win the World Series, so if they at least finish above 500, they get close to meeting expectation. 6 boxes left to open after this one by Annette. Only 6 more to go. 6 more. Seattle Mariners. I do think, though, based on past history, the longer the season the longer it goes before the season starts, the more chance the Dodgers have of winning the World Series again this year. So that's something. You know. Ronald Acuna. Mason Thompson. You mean other than the one they have up and down Hollywood Boulevard every day, Jesse? Grabbing a drink. Be right back.
Can you grab me one of those 5 hours if you're getting one?
I was getting a soda.
Okay, never mind.
This Break in the Break brought to you by Pepsi Zero Sugar. Pepsi Zero Sugar. They are not a sponsor at all. Jeez. Hey Jesse, you think we can get the Korean Bowman people to start sponsoring the feed? Juan Soto. What's up, Denny? And by sponsoring the feed, Jesse, I mean stop showing up at my house and asking me to autograph stuff. I'll take what I can get. I will take the Korean Bowman bucks and pass them on to the guys who buy into the breaks. Kyle Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber might be a giant. I'm good, Danny. What's going on with you? How's life? I was glad to see you guys did not get hit by any tornadoes. That's a good thing. Out in Iowa. Fredbird. I think that's perfect.
They smell funny when you autograph them.
Twitchy has old fish breath. So, you know. Boy, this opening day doesn't have anything big in it so far. One case. Well, that's what it is, though, Psycho Dan. What do you expect from a low-end product? I don't know what people think that they're getting. I mean, the people who buy into this are pretty much buying your team. Anything you get above and beyond that is hallelujah. It is not a big hit product. and you buy it and you pay accordingly. I mean, you know, you bet. I'm glad it made it okay. Wander Franco. So I mean, again, I don't know what to tell people when they, you know, that's what they would say. I mean, if this were a $2,000 break, we would have a hell of a lot different expectations than we do for one that, you know, except for Wander would be solidly under $1,000, right? I mean, you can't even find product for $50 a box. It's rare that you find product for $50 a box. Urias or Urias? Jesse, what is it? Urias or is it Urias? So, I mean, you know, what are you gonna do? It is what it is. We break everything, so we break this. Well, I say we break everything. We didn't break any Korean Bowman last year, but maybe this year. Again, Psycho Dan, we were talking about this earlier. Let me just say, for a lot of these teams, you're paying a buck or less, $1.50 or less a box for all the cards of your team. I would bet that if whatever your favorite team is, if someone came to you and say, hey, we're going to open this box, you want your team for $1, you'd be like, yeah, I'll take them for $1. And that's what you're getting. Even if you're paying $2 a box, I mean, you know, it's Orius. Is that the OU? Is that how you'd say that? Aureus. Aureus. Cy Young. Okay, it works for me. Did he win the Cy Young this year? Duran. Urias. Okay, gotcha. Okay, Urias. Thank you.
That was all those games against crappy teams. That's why I got the names.
He won like half his games against the Padres, though, didn't he? He faced the Padres 10 times and won 10 of them. I always tell everybody, Psycho, to check your stuff when I send it, because I guarantee you somebody's gonna see something, they're gonna be like, oh, he missed one. Yeah, I'm probably gonna miss one. So I'm with you. I'm just happy that I even noticed that it was. But again, I mean, you know, for a product, it is what it is. Again, but we've pulled out multi-$100 Mike Trout hits out of this a couple of years in a row. So I get what everybody's saying, but if it were a different product, we'd be paying a lot more money for it. And at the end of the month, we have Bomb Squad, Christian Yelich out of 99. Nice. At the end of the month, what do we have? Inception. And there's going to be lots of consternation about Inception because Inception is going to be, it's going to be expensive. Wander's going to make it expensive, and then we're going to have the opposite conversation, which I think is fine too. I do think things get a little crazy on price. But, you know, how often do we run across hobby boxes that are $50 each, especially with when you can pull some Wanders out of it? I think the price point is good. I think everything about this is just where it should be. I think they undervalue wins now, Jesse. I really do. I think wins are undervalued. I think we focus too much on analytics, and it counts that you win when your team needs it. And I think that's undervalued. Because what are you going to say? Were you going to say if Urias wins 20 games a year for the next 5 years, that suddenly, you know, he's not one of the, no matter what his ERA is. If his ERA were 5 and he won 20 games a year, he's not one of the best pitchers in the game? I mean, that would be silly. Wilson Contreras. Stop trying to throw my point off with silliness. Wins count. One eye and he can't speak any English. Man, he's related to Scott Hockford. How'd that happen? Hey, I need another box. And what are you doing? What are you doing? What? Why are you sitting over there then? Hold on, guys. I got to choke somebody. I'll be right back. Man, these kids, oh, Dad, I want to eat. Oh, Dad, can I go to the bathroom? You know, do something. Oh, Dad, don't let Mom beat me again. You know, well, do something and your mom will beat you again. Hey, that's funny. That's Scott's dog's name. Scott has a dog named Abacus. Emmanuel Rivera. Kansas City Royals. Oh, Dad, it's hard to sort when I only have 8 fingers. Well, you know what? Shouldn't done anything wrong. Your mom wouldn't chop them off. I'm just saying. You know how not to get your fingers chopped off. Don't do what you're not supposed to. Brandon Marsh. Man, Scott's on a roll. Keep going, Scotty H. Scott is on a roll. 2 jokes in a row that are actually pretty funny. He must be like this. Hey, somebody quick, give me a comeback real fast, and you get an A for the day. Tell him this, Mr. Hockford. Oh, good one. You get an A. No, don't quit. He's rolling. Let him go, Garrick. Scott, don't listen to him. You just keep rolling on like you are. When you get in that kind of a rhythm, just stick with that rhythm. Just stick with that rhythm. Keep that rhythm going until you can't. Alex Wells, until the jokes just run out. Till the jokes just run out. Because you don't know, you might hit legendary status pretty soon. Laptop, is that the name of one of his students? Fairchild. Wander. Uh-oh, and it's over. It was a good run while it lasted. It was a good run while it lasted, Scott. And now it's over. And now it's over. So when the white guy tells the Mexican guy that he doesn't speak good enough English, you know, it takes a turn for the ugly. And now it's just over. It's time for this to be done before it gets really bad. And Scott starts making fun of tacos. Scott, do not go there to making fun of tacos. All right. I'm just giving you a heads up. If that's what math is nowadays. Martinez. Wait a minute, you and Scott are related? My world just imploded a little bit. That either means Jesse's more white than he lets on, or Scott's ethnic. I'm not sure which is scarier. I'm pretty sure there's only white people in Connecticut. I mean, I don't remember all the episodes of Who's the Boss, but I remember most of them, and I think they're almost all white people. Patrick Wisdom. Maybe I've been wrong this whole time, Scott. Maybe Jesse is Irish. Jesse, are you Irish? Have I been wrong this whole time? What does it make Max then? His is D'Agostino. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. See, every time we open this product, something bad happens. See what bad is happening? My whole world's imploding. Things are changing. I don't know how to adjust to it. I mean, I love this product, but I hate it. We need to have the inexpensive interludes, you know. Hey, Stand and Deliver was a good movie. I really liked Stand and Deliver. I like Edward James Olmos though. I've liked him about everything that he's been in. Yeah, I think you might be right, Scott. I think that is true. It's so long we do start to lose it. It's so many boxes, you start to get a little squiffy. Well, kudos to Scott for the effort. That's what I say. Kudos to Scott for the effort. Jaron Duran. Jordan, another undervalued player. Jordan Alvarez. Woo! This box is a little rough so far. I mean, this case is a little rough so far. We haven't hit any walk this ways yet. We haven't hit an SP that I'm aware of. We haven't hit an autograph. We haven't hit a Luck of the Irish, whatever it's called. This one's a little bit tougher. So we need some catching up. Ain't but 4 boxes left. Ain't but 4 boxes left. Anthony Bender. At least the Blues have been quite a few rookies. It'd be nice to hit a Wander Blue, a Wander Black. What's the problem? You falling asleep? Your head's ringing? Well, that's probably because your mom chopped your finger off. Go bandage it up better. You better not blood in those cards. If you get any blood on those cards, we're going to have a problem. Keep that little stump out of the way. You'll be all right. And I better not find any fingers laying on the ground in the back again. Joey Gallo. Pause. Get pause. Alec. Oop, there's a blue. I'm trying to miss one. Sonny Gray. So I was going through a box at home, and it was the whole box is all autographs. One of those collections we bought. Pretty good stuff. Some pretty good stuff. $50 autographs, several of them. Like a run of like 40 hockey autographs, which is crazy. Dodgers. Yankees. That poor little one little Marlin. Boston Red Sox. slider. That's the trifecta card again. Let's get this done. Opening day for the Brewers, huh? Shane Bieber. Opening day for the Nationals. Juan Soto. Somebody's throwing some water at him. I hope it's water. You only have to do this one more time in the next several hours. And you'll be okay. You guys, Net has a frown on her face. She's unhappy. So your normal face has a frown on it? You need to pay more attention, I guess. Sharon Duran. Who is this guy? Who's that guy with the... Evan Longoria. It's weird that the Astros mascot is named after gum. I guess you buy whatever you buy, you know, for sponsorship. Class. Place. I don't know how to say his last name. That's why I'm going with Class. Wander. Mr. Red. Raymond. What is Raymond? Rosy Red. Upton. No, that's fine. Ooh, that's a stack. That is an excellent question, Scott. I don't know the answer to that one. But I don't think Oscar likes it when people bang on the trash can, though. So my guess is maybe not. Buster Posey. Could be. Could be. I really need those cards that guy came walking through the door with today. He also had a really nice Jesse, a really nice Sandy Koufax rookie with him. Kettle Mart. Oh my goodness. That's a collection you buy and you get it authenticated right away. Tatis. Opening day for the Cubs. Angels. Marsh. Joey Bart. Devers. Whew. Do you have any tips of storage? Oh, throw it up there, Psycho Dan. You can ask that question. Zach Pop. You don't have to retract your message. Ask it. You got some smart people in this room. They might have some opinions. San Diego Padres. Dylan. Brian Zimmerman. Sonny Gray. All right, guys, getting ready for last box mojo. Woo. This case. Do you sleeve all your cards when you're done opening packs, or at least penny sleeve, or do you base card? So it kind of depends upon, you know, if it's any. Usually for base cards, I don't, unless it's something like Chrome, something like that. Psycho Down, I don't even sleeve them. I just leave them the way they were. If there are hits, generally speaking, I sleeve and top load them. What's up, Stan? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I agree with you. So I would say as a norm, anytime I get a hit, I sleeve and top load it, Psycho Dan. If it's a Chrome rookie, either from Bowman or Topps, I will put a sleeve on it just because you never know. But the rest of it, I don't, you know. I'm glad, Stan, that noon breaks are not our normal. But then I got other guys who they sleeve everything. So I mean, it really just is kind of how you feel about it. I don't think it's necessary for most products outside of the hits. Last stack mojo, anybody? So case 1 is decidedly better than case 2. By the time we get to the end of the day today and these first 4 cases, we'll know whether or not case 1 or case 2 was the anomaly. But 1 was decidedly better than 2. Unless we pull a nice big fat auto out of here, we got no variation, no SP that I'm aware of. Haven't seen anything yet. No Luck of the Irish, no Walk This Way, no autograph. So the other case was better for sure. So I hope this is the anomalous case and not the other one. Well, look at that. We did get an autograph. Jackie Bradley Jr. for the Brewers. Huh, well, that's good. So at least we had an autograph. Okay. In each case, that's a little bit better. But again, still no Walk This Way and still no... Though we did get a /99, so we did get a numbered card in this one we didn't get in the last one. Yeah, last case was better. What are those number 2, Jesse? The Jackie Robinsons? It was an insert. We'll go through here in a second. Stuart Fairchild blue. It was a bomb squad. Infinity. Those should sell well. Every other pack is a Jackie Robinson Korean Bowman auto. Those. Mr. Matt. That's true. Brendan Marsh. All right, let's go through it. Well, every single one has something that makes it different than the others, right? Okay, I'm going to give Annette a minute to get caught up. Hold on one sec. Dodger highlights from that is exactly what she's doing, Jesse. She is watching Dodger highlights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 wanders in this one. 18 wanders instead of 19. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oops, 19 wanders. I can count. Blues. Class. Gallo. Sunny Gray. Found a Sunny Gray auto. Rookie auto. It's kind of neat. Bender. Jordan. Patrick Wisdom. Wells. Emmanuel Rivera, Contreras, Schwarber, Mason Thompson, Freddie Freeman, Kettlemart, Riley Adams, Justin Upton, Zach Short, Kepler, McNeil, Fairchild, Zach Pop, Eloy, Austin Riley, Will Smith. Strasburg, Mookie, Scooball, Ryan Zimmerman, Zach Lothar, Grisham, Marte, Hernandez, Teoscar Hernandez, Luzardo, Byron Buxton, Rodon, Tristan McKenzie, Jesse Winker, and Carlos Correa. All right, so the nons relics, we had a Mike Trout opening day bat relic. We had the Major League Mementos Citi Field banner with Jacob deGrom. And then we had Julio relic for the Dodgers. So we got the 3 relics in the last one, but we also hit the dirt relic. The autograph, Jackie Bradley Jr., and a bomb squad out of 99 for Christian Yelich. So this we did not hit last case. So I think definitely I like case 1 better than case 2. In about 15 minutes, we'll come back with case 3, and then we'll figure out, get a better idea of which case was the anomalous case. So we'll see you guys back here in 15 minutes.